This presentation introduces you to the basic constructs of universal design for learning. Universal design is a construct in the field of architecture. It provides a thoughtful analogy for thinking about universal design for learning, or UDL. The work behind universal design developed the idea that the buildings are broken, not people. To understand the concept of UDL, it is helpful to introduce you to an individual who has difficulty moving about in his environment. Matthew is a child with significant physical disabilities. He can only move his eyes and his chin, yet he is very able cognitively. When he was very young, he learned to move his wheelchair by using his switch. He was able to go everywhere independently until he arrived at school, and the only way he could get into school was to climb a set of stairs. Interestingly enough, when we consider the definition of disability, something that hinders, prevents, or restricts normal achievement, which is a barrier, we realize that actually Matt was equipped with his wheelchair to go anywhere, but it was the stairs that prevented him from entering the building. It was the stairs that hindered him from entering the building. It was the building that had the disability, not Matt. In the field of universal design, conceived by Ron Mace at the State University of North Carolina, architects understand the diversity of those who will use the environments they design. They understand that their designs need to take into account the different needs of individuals. By using principles of universal design, their designs benefit many more individuals. For example, curb cuts were originally intended to support individuals in wheelchairs, but many others use them, including those with baby strollers, bikes, skateboards, grocery carts, and luggage with wheels. This simple technology, developed for the small number of individuals who use wheelchairs, in fact, benefits many in our society. Here are other examples of universal design. How many have you used? Did you know that the #1 user of captions on TV is not the deaf and hard of hearing, but rather couples in bed at night when one wants to go to sleep and the other one wants to watch TV? Think about where you have used captions on TV: at the gym, airport, or a sports bar. What's better about universal design? Universal design recognizes the reality of diversity. It's built right from the start, is less costly than retrofits, is more efficient than individual solutions, is more aesthetically pleasing, and benefits many people. Who benefits from universal design? Many do. Those who use wheelchairs, those who use strollers, who ride bikes, who are simply tired. Universal design for learning is asking educators to make a paradigm shift. The child or student is not broken. What is broken is the curriculum and the instructional strategies that we use to engage student in learning. To understand the concept of UDL, it is helpful to introduce you to an individual who has difficulty learning. Meet Lisa, who is challenged by reading. When we think about the technologies Lisa uses in the classroom to learn, we immediately think of books. Books are one of the main technologies that have been used for centuries to hold information. But again, the book can actually hinder progress if you're blind and cannot see the text, if you're physically challenged and cannot pick up the book or turn the pages, if you are dyslexic and cannot decode the print, or if you are gifted and the text is too easy and does not keep your interest. Again, we ask the question, where does the disability lie? The disability lies within the curriculum. It needs to change to ensure that barriers are minimized and learning opportunities are maximized for all. A moment ago, we discussed examples from the field of architecture, such as curb cuts and ramps. Let's look at printed books or text as an example from the field of education. Print is one of the main technologies that is used to share information in education, yet it is inflexible and does not address the needs of all learners. However, once print is in digital form, it can be transformed in multiple ways. You can easily change the size and color of text when it is digital. You can embed video clips to enhance or improve background knowledge or to support language differences. Here you see an example of a textbook that has American Sign Language video embedded to support translation of the text. Audio feedback can support individuals who are blind or dyslexic or just learning English. It's easy to have the computer read the text. Embedded prompts and hints support students in understanding the meaning of the text. Scaffolded prompts can help students summarize the text, help with vocabulary, and provide background knowledge supports, just to name a few. What's better about universal design for learning? UDL recognizes the reality of diversity. UDL is built right from the start. It is more efficient than individual solutions, it benefits more students and teachers, and it supports access for all students to the general education curriculum as is required by NCLB and IDEA. The key to UDL is the fact that when we identify and eliminate barriers in the curriculum, we identify and eliminate barriers for all students. In this study, Jumping Off the Page Content Area Curriculum for the Internet Age, we asked 70 students to think about how they would want their textbook printed if it was digital. The students with identified learning challenges had many suggestions, but to our surprise, the typical and gifted students had just as many suggestions for how to differentiate the representations of the text that would support their learning. In conclusion, universal design in architecture eliminates barriers in the environment. Universal design for learning in education eliminates barriers in curriculum.